Hey guys, Abhishek here, and today we are going to have a look at the battery life, the benchmark results, as well as the USB OTG support of the OnePlus One. So to begin with, let's have a look at the battery life that I got with the OnePlus One, and I must say that the battery life on this OnePlus One is quite brilliant. It's a 3100 milliampere battery if I'm not wrong, and it does a pretty good job if you compare this to other smartphones that have a Snapdragon 801 processor and other similar specs. Let's just have a look at the battery life. And yeah, as I was using the OnePlus One as my secondary phone, I was not using it that much, but still the battery life that I got is around 5 days and 4 hours, which is quite brilliant in my opinion. And the screen on time was around 21%. Let's have a look at the screen on time, and as you can see, it says here that the screen on time is 4 hours 21 seconds, which is quite good in my opinion if you consider the standby time on this phone. Moving on, let's also have a look at the benchmark results that I got. um, yeah, I do have the screenshots of them. Let me just move back and let's have a look at the Antutu benchmark results. And as you can see, the benchmark result is 46,164. It over here it says non-verified score because I was not connected to internet at that point of time, so it was not able to verify the scores with other smartphones. And as you can see over here, it says the device is OnePlus One and a compliment for the OnePlus One. Let's have a look at the quadrant result, and yeah, in the quadrant, I got the result of around 23,166. I'm not quite sure how good the result is, but I guess it seems decent if we compare the backward generation phones that we have got over here. And now let's have a look at the Geekbench 3 score that I got. In the single core performance, it was 996, and in the multi core, it was 2340. Um, I felt that the score of 2314 was really bad for a multi-core score. But the single core performance was really good in my opinion. Let's compare it to the other smartphones that we have got. And over here in Geekbench 3, as you can see, for the single core score, it is rated at 96, and if we compare it with the Samsung Galaxy S5 etc., it's quite good. And comparing the multi-cores performance score, it's not that great if you compare it with other back generation devices. But yeah, I guess it's okay. Considering the frame rate that I got on Quadrant, and as you can see over here, it says it's around 62 frames per second, and I saw it jumping between say 39 frames per second up to 65 frames per second. Here's another pic showing the frame rate as 63 frames per second in Quadrant itself. In Antutu, I observed a frame rate of around 32 to 35 frames per second, so it's really good in my opinion. So let's move on to the USB OTG support on the OnePlus One. As you can see, I have my SanDisk dual OTG drive, and let me just plug in and we'll have a look at the OTG support. And as you can see, it's saying that it's preparing for the storage, and it's prepared. And over here in the storage manager, we can see the amount of storage that we have got available, and we can also erase the thumb drive as well as unmount it if we want to. Let's have a look at the file manager application, and we'll play some files through it to check how it does. Let me just move to USB OTG, and here is a list of applications that I have got. For example, I have some MP3 files, PDF files, and some JPG, as well as some MP4 files. I also have a 4K video that we will be playing and having a look at. So let's just begin with the MP3 file that we have got. And as you can see, the MP3 file has a separate player for itself, and it's playing without any problem till now. Let me just forward it and we'll have a look at the voice, and I don't think that it's lagging at all, and it's not even losing any beats. So let me just again increase the volume and let's see the clarity. So in my opinion, the MP3 quality is not bad at all. It's not deteriorating if we play via the USB thumb drive. And now let's move on to the another file format. Let's just open a say img file. Let's just open this one and have a look at this. And it's directly opening through the what do you say, gallery. If we open the image file on the me3, it does take us to the gallery option and then it opens it. We have a choice to open with photos or the gallery, but in the OnePlus One we have a default option for the gallery. um, Now let's have a look at the a PDF file. Let me just scroll down to the bottommost page to have a look how quickly it does load the content. I guess this is enough, and as you can see it has already loaded the content of these particular pages, so it's not lagging at all in loading the content. So yeah, it does a great job in my opinion. And let's open an mp4 file and let's check the quality of the video. I'll play it once again. In my opinion, the video quality was a bit deteriorated, and even the sound quality was a bit low in my opinion. So that's a minor con I feel. Whereas the video quality and the sound quality was quite great on the Mi 3 when I tested it. And now let's play a 4K video. Even though the OnePlus One has a Snapdragon 821 processor and the Mi 3 has a Snapdragon 800 processor, I felt that the Mi 3 played the 4K video better than the OnePlus One, and the OnePlus One also dropped some frames in while playing the video. Let's just have a quick look at the video that I've got. I'll just mute down the volume and we'll have a look at the video quality as well as colors. And in my opinion right now it's not lagging at all. Let me just forward it a bit and we'll have a look. And the colors on the of the 4K video are looking quite rich on the OnePlus One, as the OnePlus One has a 1080p panel and which is IPS grade display if I'm not wrong. And right now I'm not expecting any frame drops and I'm unable to see any of them, so that's good I feel. Let me just forward it to the end. Yeah, right now I'm not experiencing any frame drops, so that's good. But in my opinion, the Mi 3 plays the 4K video quite better. And speaking about once again the file manager, I was a bit disappointed at the file manager that we have got default built in. And let's have a look why I'm disappointed. I'll just try to copy a file, and as you can see we don't have a what do you say option to copy a file. The create copy option will just create a duplicate of the file in this folder itself, so we cannot move the file from the USB thumb drive to the OnePlus One or vice versa. So in my opinion, if you want to move the files, you can have a look at the Bluetooth file manager. I have never used this before, so it's my first time using this. So let's have a look at the Bluetooth file manager that we have got. I'll just continue, and I guess these are the folders of the OnePlus One, and let me just move back. And here we have the USB disk. Let me just access it. And these are the cache contents of the USB disk, so we'll just ignore them and we'll try to copy a couple of files. For example, these two. Let's just take these and let's just copy these two files on the back, SD card, and let's just move into DCIM and see if we can directly paste this, and yeah, we can directly paste this, and we can also create a folder for them. Right now I'll just paste it, and it says that transfer operation is completed successfully. Now we'll be having a look at by the transfer rate by transferring a 4K file. First of all, let's just have a look at the size of the file, and it says it's around 496 MB in size. Let's just copy it and let's just check the transfer, how quickly it gets transferred. I've copied it, and the SD card, I'll again paste it in the TCIM folder, and now I'm pasting it. And as you can see over here, it's showing the completion rate of the file, and it is getting transferred really quick, even though the thumb drive that I have got is a USB 2.0 pen drive, and it's almost there to be completed. Yeah, it's almost done. Let's have a look at the quality once again. I'll just quickly scrub to this. And yeah, the quality is the same, it's not deteriorated at all, so it's really good. And in my opinion, the file manager lacking the option to copy and paste files is really bad, as if you go out and check out any other file manager by rooting your phone or some default that we get on the Nexus, sorry, the Android Play Store, they do have the option of copying the files. So yeah, the file manager has a con of copying and pasting the files. Else, as we saw, the battery life, the benchmark tests, and the file manager applications are quite great. But if you want to copy and paste files, make sure that you use the Bluetooth file transfer application that is available on the Play Store. So that's it for this video. Thank you for watching, and if you do like the video and find it useful, make sure that you are subscribed to my channel and make sure that you hit the like button, as it will help the channel grow. Thank you for watching.